Yes, good evening, folks. Welcome back to Celtic Fans TV. Starting 11 prediction time once again. This time for the return from international duty, the game against Motherwell at Celtic Park tomorrow. Absolutely buzzing to get back to watching Celtic finally through this period of September, October, November, where it's an international break every month, and we can finally look forward to a busy, festive fixture calendar. And as I say, it starts tomorrow at home against Motherwell. Now, before we get into looking ahead to tomorrow's game, a big announcement or a big ask, I suppose. The two winners of the signed jerseys from the William Hill competition still haven't claimed their prizes. So if you know Kenny P9616 or Toasted Toast, I don't know how you'll narrow down who Toasted Toast is though. I've got both of their profiles shown on screen now. Again, if they're watching, they have to reply to the message that we sent on the original competition video, and we'll get the details and get the shirts out to them. But if you know them, if you're watching this and you know who Kenny is, then let him know that he's won a signed shirt, and we'll get his details and get it sent out to him. Of course, this video is sponsored by William Hill, Celtic's official betting partner. We've teamed up with them for the rest of this season to give away some fantastic prizes to you, the Celtic Fans TV audience. Stay tuned to Starting 11 predictions as always for the next competition. You can check out all the match odds for tomorrow's game with William Hill by clicking the link in the description. 18 plus, and as always, please visit begambleaware.org. Now, we come into this game, obviously off the back of the international break, but before that, a resounding 6-0 win over Aberdeen. Probably our best, certainly our best domestic result of the season, if not best performance against a tired and poor Aberdeen side on the day. But I think we should take confidence for that. I think that's the kind of result and scoreline that we've been missing so far this season. And coming back, we should be looking to build on that, as I said in the video that I made on Wednesday. Now we've got a run of 5 of the next 8 league games are at home. Off the back of that run, a tough away game start of the season. Now we can build, focus on a home form, and really try and hammer home that advantage that we've got at the top of the table. Motherwell will come into this game in poor form. I think they're winless in their last 9 games, 2 draws and 7 defeats. Kind of a contrast to how they started the season, because they were playing some really good football at the start of the season. I remember that their performance at Tynecastle was really, really good. That's the one that stood out from when I watched them. And then all of a sudden they went through a period of 3 or 4 games where they played well but lost in each game, and from then they've never really been able to recover it. So this is a tough game for them tomorrow when they're in poor form. For us, we've just got to, as I say, try and keep that intensity the way we finished the game against Aberdeen. Hopefully we can get another good scoreline tomorrow, a good performance to build into that game on Tuesday in Rome. But first of all, I think we might see some changes to the team. I think a lot of guys are wearing international duty, some of them to the far corners of the earth as well. So I think Brendan Rodgers might not go with what you would consider to be the conventional full strength, and maybe bring in a few of the players from the squad that haven't been away on international duty and should be fresh for this game. So we'll get to the team then, and we'll start in goals like we always do, with Joe Hart, someone who wasn't away on international duty, of course. He'll come in and keep his place in between the sticks. Right back, I'm going with Anthony Ralston. He was away with Scotland. He did get some minutes, as I covered the other night there in the international roundup video. Johnston's been away with Canada. A long travel back. Brendan Rodgers said he wasn't getting back until today. That's a quick turnaround. I think we might just see Ralston start the game. As I say, Johnston's maybe been a wee bit off it in terms of his high standard he sets since he arrived at the club. And I think coming back on a Friday to go straight into the starting 11 on Saturday, Brendan Rodgers might decide that Ralston can deputise for him. Centre half, I'm going Carter Vickers. He's too important to rest. I think Liam Scales will continue to be his partner at centre half, and I think Greg Taylor will complete the back 4. In midfield, Callum McGregor obviously captain in the team. Matt O'Reilly, who got his first start for Denmark during the break, alongside him. And I think completing the midfield will probably be David Turnbull as well. Again, that position's up for grabs just now. Can we see Bernardo start? It seems like so far, other than the game at Ross County, Bernardo's starts have been reserved for the European games. Might we see that again on Tuesday? Will Turnbull start tomorrow? Will Bernardo come back into the team, maybe to get a bit more legs in midfield away against Lazio on Tuesday? I think Turnbull will get the nod. He's been in good goal scoring form domestically. It seems every time he gets the ball outside the area, there's a chance he's going to find a bottom corner. So I think that will be enough to get him a start tomorrow. In terms of the front three, we're obviously missing Dyson Maeda, we're missing Lee Elabada, and Lewis Palma's another one who was away on international duty in South America, double header against Mexico. One of the games went to extra time. There was an injury scare with him in between the two games. And again, he arrives back today, Friday, with a game tomorrow. I think Palma might start on the bench. I'm going to go with James Forrest on the right-hand side and Yang on the left-hand side. Kyogo, I hope, will return through the middle. I think it was just precautionary after that head knock that he took against Aberdeen, that he didn't travel with Japan, but I expect him to be well rested and back in the starting lineup tomorrow. A good opportunity for Yang again to build on that display against Aberdeen. With Yang, there was inconsistency at the start of the season, or consistency in that he didn't have any end product and he was overrunning the ball and getting dispossessed very easily. I think the performance against Aberdeen is his best performance in a Celtic jersey so far. He looked a lot more calm, assured on the ball. His role in the build up to the second goal was excellent. That's the kind of play you want to see from a wide player. It doesn't always have to be beating a man and trying to dribble past 3 or 4 players. It's about making the right decision. And he obviously got a goal in that game against Aberdeen as well. So that's something to build on for him. As I say, with a young wide player, you're only looking for consistency. But if he can get a start, it's an opportunity for him to build on that performance. And James Forrest, a surprise inclusion, I suppose, for me to put him in a starting 11 prediction, but he's the only real option we've got. Aside from Mikey Johnson, if Lewis Palma is going to start on the bench. And listen, he might not. We might try and get 50, 60 minutes out of Palma from the start and then take the opportunity to rest him. But I just think coming back after a long journey like that, having played 2 intense games, I think he might just start on the bench tomorrow. So there you go. That's the lineup I think Brendan Rodgers will go with. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments below. Like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We're edging ever closer, slowly but surely, towards 40,000. So if you watch all the time, please help the channel out by clicking subscribe below. And we'll see you tomorrow for all of the match day content, full-time reaction after the game, and the post-match pint is back from Malone's Bar. So stay tuned for that, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you.